Guys, Frank Perez here, Vegas opening line. It's a Thursday, November 14th, and we are back. Guys, I feel really compelled to make a few of these videos over here because I know that right now there's so many young gamblers coming onto the market with all these states legalizing it. And, I've been in Vegas 56 years, like I've said before, and there's a lot of stuff that I can share that maybe could save a lot of people if they take the advice. Check it out for yourself, though. Whatever I tell you, I want you to check it out for yourself. Use your mind, think about it, and go research it. But remember, I've been here 56 years, and I feel compelled to maybe save you a little bit of pain and blood, sweat, and tears and mistakes. I've made them all, and I've hung around with the sharpest, the non-sharpest, the squares, the biggest winners and losers you could imagine, been in the back room of all these places. But let me get you one thing over here, because I know right now, on this East Coast with this FanDuel and all the legalized gambling, there's just got to be a ton of these pick sellers and these touts calling you, scrambling you, emailing you, phone bombing you with all this crap. Let me give you a couple of the things that I've seen lately that I didn't finish up on the last one. Here's another little filtering system you can on these guys. And I got two guys that I am going to underwrite and endorse. Remember, this is my advisory service. 56 years. I came from a gambling background. I'll tell you a couple of stories about my dad later on it. But when these guys are giving you these games and calling you and either trying to hustle you and pick selling you, first of all, ask these guys, do you bet your own games? I guarantee you most of these guys don't bet their own games. He goes, and not only that, I told you before, 35 years, they've won the gold sheet contest of this, they're the greatest, and they're sitting there trying to call you and hustle you for $20, $30, $40, a bailout, gold game, this kind of crap. Forget about it, guys. And then some of these guys even call you with this time sharing kind of upsell. I mean, these guys guys, think about it. You're 62%, 65, whatever they claim to be, and they got to be sitting there selling you like they're selling you timeshare with some of the greatest closers and salesmen you can imagine. If I was that kind of percentage, I wouldn't call nobody. But here's two guys that I have seen lately. Remember, I've been around this town. I've seen all the scams and the cons. This Team Casano with Daniel Wages and Joey Casano, very, very affordable, nice, grinding, good hustling guys. Got a nice sample size on these guys. They win. They hit just about a little tad over 60%. I've watched them for a couple years. I definitely would recommend them. And if you're a $100 to $500 player, they're perfect for you because I know these guys are about $40, $50 a month. That's like $1.25 that you lay on your games. I told you if you're a $100 better, you want to be paying these guys $30 a game. Here's another one, you guys. Remember, this is my first year on Facebook. I discovered this guy, this Vic Monty Sports. This is why I like this guy. Okay, first of all, he's very entertaining. His picks are good, got great value, got great feel and experience for it. That's that one little touch that you got to go through it. These guys got that feel and that touch like I know these Vegas. It's that last little 1% to get you over the top from sharp to pro. But I know that from what the sound of this guy, he bets his own games, and not only that, is when he went 0-7, he declared his streak. He tells you like it is. All these other guys on these other sites, I know one guy went 4-40. I doesn't even have the balls to come back out and sell stuff, but they find these little streaks. Oh, I'm 7-1. They'll find some streak to hustle you with, like I'm 7-1 on NHL road games when they meet this. They'll find something, but they buried you in Bismarck, North Dakota. Meanwhile, they'll find some kind of a streak. I like this Vic Monty, the real deal. Good stuff. Guy's entertaining, but he's got that feel for it, and I know he passes my 2 filter tests. He declares his record even when he goes bad, because if any of these guys tell you they don't go bad, just hang up on them, all right? They're full of it. And he bets his own games. These other guys are not betting their own games. They're sending you out to battle to bet this crap, and all of a sudden, they don't even bet him. How do you like a stockbroker? Gives you a bunch of stocks, doesn't even, how's your portfolio? He doesn't even own them. Forget about it. Team Casano, Vic Monty Sports. The only thing with Vic is you got to call this guy. I don't know what kind of a bettor you are. If you're a dime better, $500 player, 2 dime better. I don't know what his rates are. But remember, the one thing that I demonstrated to you before is see if you can buy a season package for these guys, because these guys are good, but they're long-term guys, which is the best. That's solid gold, guys. You don't want these weekly 9-2 clowns. You want these guys that are January to January. But see what they're charging you and factor that into your bets. for instance, let's say Vic's facing you $1,000 a year, and you're a $500 player, and he's giving you 250, 300 plays. You know, you factor that in $2 or $3 a game. It's kind of worth it for you, but you stick to them. And remember the one part I told you about, and it's not going to be easy. Whatever one of these two guys, they're good January to January. If you stick to it, you will win. You bet 2 to 3% of your bankroll. That's your part. No steaming. Look at that guy. He went 0-7. Vic declared it. What if you were a steamer and you didn't listen to me on going off? You would have went for your whole bankroll. Trying to at 0-6, you might have went for it. You stick to these guys. You stick to the formula. Guys, we'll be right back. Vegas opening line. Frank Perez here.